Monday Night Raw offered one of its most emotionally charged and storyline-rich moments in recent WWE history, as Becky Lynch was seen breaking down backstage while Seth Rollins grappled with self-doubt in the lead-up to his highly anticipated match against Cody Rhodes. This sequence was more than just a fleeting emotional segment. It was a deep dive into the psychology of WWE's top performers, exploring the immense pressure, personal stakes, and internal conflicts that drive elite athletes inside and outside the ring. Fans and insiders alike were captivated as the segment seamlessly blended personal vulnerability with professional tension, highlighting the human side of these larger-than-life figures. The build-up to the moment. The weeks preceding Raw had been marked by escalating tension between Seth Rollins and Cody Rhodes. Cody, known for his relentless drive, technical skill, and storied family legacy, has positioned himself as one of WWE's premier competitors, while Rollins, the former Monday Night Messiah and master strategist, has struggled to reconcile his immense talent with the pressure of living up to fan expectations and his own legacy. This storyline had been carefully developed by WWE creative teams, layering personal conflicts, past betrayals, and professional rivalries to set the stage for an emotionally charged encounter. Becky Lynch's involvement adds an extra dimension to this narrative. As one of WWE's most decorated female superstars and a performer known for her emotional intensity and authenticity, Lynch has often been portrayed as a source of guidance, support, and moral grounding for fellow wrestlers. Her presence backstage during Rollins' moment of self-doubt reinforces both her importance in the narrative and the high stakes of the upcoming match. Sources indicate that WWE producers designed the segment to highlight the emotional and psychological weight on Rollins, providing fans with a rare glimpse into the human struggles behind the spectacle of professional wrestling. Seth Rollins' moment of self-doubt. Backstage, Rollins was shown pacing nervously, visibly tense, and wrestling with conflicting thoughts. Sources describe the scene as raw and unfiltered, capturing a side of the superstar that fans rarely see. Rollins' internal monologue reflected his fear of failure, the weight of expectations from fans, and the pressure to perform at the highest level against a formidable opponent like Cody Rhodes. He questioned his strategies, second-guessed his past decisions, and grappled with whether he could live up to his own standards of excellence. The psychological tension was heightened by the looming presence of Rhodes, whose reputation as a technically gifted and strategically smart competitor only added to Rollins' stress. WWE insiders note that the segment was meticulously choreographed to allow Rollins' body language, tone of voice, and pauses to convey a deep sense of vulnerability. This humanization of a top superstar created a layered narrative that resonated strongly with audiences who could relate to the universal themes of self-doubt and the pressure to succeed. Becky Lynch's emotional response. Enter Becky Lynch. As Rollins grappled with his thoughts, Lynch entered the scene, visibly concerned and deeply empathetic. Known for her own resilience, fiery spirit, and career marked by both triumphs and setbacks, Lynch provided a mirror to Rollins' inner turmoil. The segment captured her genuine concern, with moments of vulnerability that showcased a softer side of the WWE superstar. She spoke words of encouragement, but her emotional breakdown revealed that even the strongest performers are not immune to the pressures of competition and the emotional stakes tied to personal relationships and professional expectations. Becky's breakdown served multiple narrative purposes. It reinforced the intensity of the match to come, underscored the emotional toll that WWE superstars endure, and highlighted the human connections that exist behind the spectacle of professional wrestling. Fans reacted immediately, praising Lynch for her authenticity and the emotional weight she brought to the segment. Analysts noted that this scene was a rare example of character depth in WWE storytelling, blending in-ring stakes with personal vulnerability. The interplay between personal and professional stakes. The segment also highlighted the interplay between personal relationships and professional competition. Rollins' self-doubt was not purely professional. It was intertwined with his concern for Lynch, his desire to meet expectations, and the knowledge that failure could affect those around him. This layered storytelling provided fans with a nuanced understanding of Rollins as a character, revealing that even the most confident and decorated wrestlers face moments of fear, uncertainty, and pressure. For Cody Rhodes, the setup elevated the stakes of the match. By showing Rollins in a vulnerable state, WWE created anticipation around how Rhodes would respond in the ring. The psychological battle extended beyond physical skill to encompass mental fortitude, strategy, and the ability to handle high-pressure scenarios. Every punch, counter, and maneuver in the upcoming match carries the added weight of this backstage narrative, heightening audience engagement and investment. Fan reaction and media coverage. The WWE Universe responded with overwhelming interest and speculation. Social media platforms erupted with discussions about the emotional segment, with fans analyzing every line of dialogue, body movement, and facial expression. Many praised WWE for humanizing its stars, highlighting that the drama backstage can be just as compelling as the action in the ring. Analysts emphasized that this segment successfully created a bridge between storytelling and athletic performance, enhancing the anticipation for the main event and adding emotional depth to the narrative arc. Implications for the Cody Rhodes versus Seth Rollins match. The emotional build-up backstage sets the stage for a match that is about far more than championships or rankings. The storyline now emphasizes psychological warfare, emotional stakes, and personal rivalry. Rollins' self-doubt and Lynch's visible concern add layers of tension that will influence audience perception of in-ring action. Fans can expect Rollins to grapple with not only Rhodes' technical prowess, but also the mental pressure imposed by the narrative, creating a match that combines athletic excellence with high-stakes drama. Furthermore, Lynch's emotional involvement adds potential for ongoing storylines. Her reaction could influence Rollins' performance, decisions in the ring, and future alliances. The segment establishes a rich tapestry of interpersonal conflict and professional challenge, giving WWE creative teams multiple avenues to explore in subsequent RAW and SMA CKDAWN episodes.